You're trying to be interesting. Stop. Try to matter. The interesting takes care of itself. Here's the chase almost everyone is stuck in. How do I get attention? How do I be more engaging, more entertaining, more clickable? So you perform. You chase the hook, the trend, the thing that pops, and even when it works, it feels hollow, right? Because attention without meaning is exhausting to keep feeding. You become a content machine performing for strangers. And you start to dread the very thing you built. Well, I lived in this attention business for 25 years. Television. The literal business of getting people to watch. And I'm going to tell you the thing that separated the work that lasted from the work that didn't. I have a name for the kind of television I made. Entertainment with a purpose. That was my brand. We didn't put things on the air to just fill time, just to entertain for entertainment's sake, at least not me. The shows that mattered, the ones that ran for years, the ones people still talk about, had a real intent underneath the entertainment. There was a reason existed beyond, look at this. We took on hard human subjects and tried to actually do some good with them, while still making something people couldn't look away from. Entertainment was the vehicle, but the purpose was the engine. And here's what I learned. The purpose is what made it watchable, not the other way around. When something genuinely matters, when there's real human stakes underneath it, you can't look away. The meaning is the magnetism. We didn't have to manufacture drama when the purpose was real. People feel the difference between someone performing for attention and someone who actually cares about the thing they're talking about. You know what I'm talking about, right? One you scroll past, the other you trust. So here's the reframe for your brand. Stop leading with what you do. Stop even leading with how you do it. Lead with why it matters. Your what is a commodity. 100 people do it. Your how is copyable, but your why, the actual reason you do this, the person you're trying to help, the change you can't stand to see go unmade, that is yours alone. And it's the thing people actually connect to. Nobody falls in love with the service, but people fall in love with the mission they recognize in themselves. All right, so let me tell you mine. The reason I get out of bed, and some mornings it's a real choice, is that I genuinely believe there's a person out there right now who's invisible, who has something the world needs, and who's going to stay stuck forever until somebody helps them find it. That's not marketing. That's the engine. I'm not in the content business. I'm in the help one more person stop being invisible business. The content is just how you find me. When you lead from that place, from why it matters instead of what you sell, two things happen. Your content stops feeling hollow because you're not performing, you're serving. And it gets more magnetic because purpose is the most watchable thing there is. So how do you find and lead with your why? Well, here we go. Finish this sentence honestly. I do this because I can't stand to see blank. I do this because I can't stand to see blank. What's that specific thing, the injustice, the waste, the stuckness that genuinely bothers you about your field or the people in it? That irritation is the doorway to your purpose. Mine is watching brilliant people stay invisible. What's yours? Then make one person the point, not the metric. Don't do it for an audience. Do it for one specific person on the other side who needs it. When you picture them, a real human with a real problem, the performing falls away and the meaning comes through. People can feel who you're really talking to. And lastly, say the why out loud in your content. Most people hide their purpose because it somewhat feels earnest, right? Or maybe it's too vulnerable. It's not professional. That's exactly why your content is forgettable. Put the why on the surface. Let people see what you actually care about. Earnestness, said plainly, is rarer and more magnetic than any hook. Here's what I want you to really hold on to. Putting your purpose out there isn't self-indulgent. It's a service. Because there's someone who needs exactly what you do. And the only way they'll trust you enough to let you help is if they can feel that you actually care, that this matters to you beyond the money. Your why is what makes you safe to say yes to. Hide it, and you're just one more competent stranger. But show it, and you're the one they were looking for. And the beautiful part, when your purpose is real, you don't burn out chasing attention. Because you're not chasing attention anymore. You're chasing the one person you're meant to help. And I'm telling you, that never, ever gets old. But you can't always see your own why clearly. It's so close to you, so woven into who you are, that it feels obvious or invisible. Just the way I am. It often takes someone outside to reflect it back. That could be me. Or the app that I made. It's called findyouronly.app. Findyouronly.app, it's free. It's 8 questions under 8 minutes, and it's gonna help surface not just what you do, but why it matters. The purpose underneath the work that makes you the only and impossible to look away from. So please, stop trying to be interesting, but lead with why it matters. The interesting takes care of itself. Don't be the best. Be the only. Be the $2 bill.